I just finished watching Lynette Lopez from Business Insider talk about Elon Musk buying Twitter, and it seems like Lynette's super anti-free speech. I'm banned from Twitter. I was banned for trying to save people, for trying to well, actually, I think I was banned for trying to find a lawyer. They were not letting me contact lawyers. I had a situation. I've been trying to tell people about the Austin bomber, the United States government murder and frame Mark Anthony Condit for the Austin bombings. The real Austin bomber, I met him in Fair Oaks, next to a CIA base. He was a explosives expert for an oil and gas company. Huffington Post came out with an article about how everyone was lying about Mark Anthony Condit, and then it was taken offline because the United States government controls the media. And when I look at MSNBC, it seems to me that they're the number one most controlled media outlet, which means General Electric is controlled by the United States government. But I think that it's easy for them to be controlled because they're actually controlled by Jewish people who are the people behind COVID-19. All right, so is it illegal for me to say that? Yes. Have I been banned from YouTube in the past for saying anti-Semitic stuff? Yes, I was banned from YouTube for kind of talking about this. And so am I surprised that I'm not banned right now? I think that I'm not banned because of the nature of my snitching. Like, I snitched on all the chemists. I went into, I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg's Jewish, so I don't know how much Instagram censors. My understanding is that Instagram censors a lot. And I've always known that I can't even tell the truth because it's illegal to tell the truth, or I'll get banned from social media for telling the truth. And I think when Elon Musk wants to buy Twitter and make it private and change the rules and allow free speech on the platform, and Lynette Lopez is so against free speech, because she's so for Donald Trump being banned from Twitter. Elon Musk needs to be banned from Twitter. I need to be banned from Twitter. Everyone needs to be banned from Twitter. Lynette Lopez is the only person that should not be banned from Twitter. God, do I like Lynette Lopez? I think she's a journalist, and I'm sure she's fine. I think she's an idiot. I think she is a person that's not aware of the real situation, which is the United States government depends on that censorship. Like right now, is this censored? Like, am I going to have one view? Does it matter if I tell you this right now because I have one view on my videos? And the real reason I probably wasn't kicked off YouTube is because I am kicked off YouTube, but the United States government wants me to continue making videos explaining the situation to them because not all of them are Jewish. That's probably the actual situation. You can't actually see my videos. That's why I have one view. The United States government, they are hacking my computer to see my videos, so no one's even seeing my videos at all. And they're all kind of figuring out that the people trying to kill them are the Jewish people that are their best friends in the government. And do I actually think that? I think they're in on it. I think that just because you're in on it, it's like my mom. How do I know that my mom's not a cop? It's because in no possible universe would an undercover cop in my family not take Moderna in that situation. Of course I'll take what you take. Of course I'm going to listen to you. That's what a cop would think. Of course I'm going to take Moderna. I have to. The last thing I'm going to ever do is take Pfizer. But my mom goes ahead and takes Pfizer. Why? My opinion is someone told her, because my mom is in on it. And so when my mom's in on it to the point that she will take the vaccine that one of her friends tells her to take, and because she doesn't believe him. She thinks he's crazy. You don't believe him. You think he's crazy. Take Pfizer. Trust me, it's safe. That's why everyone in Israel is taking it. So when that happens, do I think that my mom's actually behind COVID-19? Of course not. In no possible universe do I think that everyone in the government's behind COVID-19. But I'm 100% certain it's the Jewish people. And so Ukraine, are you guys going to have problems with how many weapons you ship to Ukraine? Do I think Russia's going to capture over $1 billion worth of weapons that are the United States' worst nightmare? I'm pretty sure they will. Do I think in any possible universe that Russia's not that we didn't give our weapons to Russia when we shipped $1.8 billion worth of weapons to Russia? I think we basically donated them to Russia. Why? Because the United States government, the United States military, you understand these people. My understanding is Dunford thought that they were going to take Kyiv in a week also. You don't even get these people. These people are A plus B equals C. Trust me, I'm very good at logic. Trust me, I studied for the bar exam. I have a law degree. I'm very good at logic. I'm very good at logic. But A plus B equals C. And like, it's like really hard to explain how a person can be that stupid. Trust me, we can defend Mariupol. They won't even know that we're defending Mariupol. We're going to put so much effort into Mariupol. They won't know that. They won't know that the gateway into the Donbas is going to be defended, and they're not just going to just bomb the shit out of it. No, of course not. Of course not. We fought a lot of wars before. You fought wars against people that don't waste all their missiles on Iraqis and Afghanis, that have been like stockpiling missiles forever. That's what you've been doing? No, we've been fighting wars though. We know all about wars. Trust me, we're good at wars. You know something about getting pounded by missiles like indefinitely? Of course you don't. And that's the thing about the United States military that really thinks they're not going against the United States military when they go against the Russians while using the Ukrainians. Like, I don't fucking understand it. It's like, how in the hell can a person not be able to figure out that, like, they're not dealing with the same scenario? They're not dealing with the same enemy. This enemy has air power. This enemy has a fucking navy. Not a navy, a fucking navy. And when everyone's like, they took down one of the ships, congratulations. That's a fucking navy out there that's not going to stop shooting missiles. Apparently, I saw Jack Keane. He thinks that, or he knows that those navy ships don't shoot off that many missiles compared to the planes, and I think that makes sense because the planes can refill and go. The planes are faster. But do I think Jack Kane's very smart? I think Jack Kane is like a fucking stupid person. Like, that guy is fucking so dumb. Like, no offense, like, but like when I listen to Jack Kane talk, I go, I have no confidence whatsoever in the military. Like, in no like I still have confidence right now in the military, which I still can't remember the Harvard Army guy who thought that that Russia was going to take Kyiv in a week. And my understanding is Dunbar thought the same thing. I don't know how. Is Dunbar in charge? Joseph Dunbar. He got put in charge a long time ago of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I criticized it because I was like, why is the Marine Corps in charge of everything? Marines are like everything. Like, they're Secretary of Defense. They're everything. Like, they're the Chief of Staff. Like, they're Joint Chiefs of Staff head. Like, why are the Marines in charge of everything? They're not even like in charge of the Navy, because like the Marines are under the Navy. Like the Marines, they are their own branch in the government. They've become their own branch in the government, but really they're under the Navy, like, in theory. But then, like, the people in charge of the Marines have been put in charge of the Navy, but that's because the Marines do all the ground and pound shit in Iraq. Like, they earn it. Like, they do the scary shit. Like, anytime you're doing, like, breaking down doors and killing people and shit, clearing houses, like, you earn some credit. So let's give the Marines credit. They'll bust down doors, and Jim Mattis killed the fuck out of people, and like he gained a lot of respect because of that. And no one should ever doubt that Jim Mattis knows how to beat the shit out of someone in a ground war. All right, so I got distracted. I don't even know what branch Jack Kane's from. I think he's Army, but like, he thinks that we need to like massively stockpile Taiwan, and my opinion is, here, China, would you like as many advanced radar systems as we have? That's my opinion on Jack Keane giving all of our weapons to Taiwan, is he's giving them to China. He doesn't think that. He thinks the Taiwanese are all so against China. Yeah, I know. Until they want to kill the Americans. Because the Americans did COVID-19. And the Americans are, like, secretly so fucking evil. And, like, no one knows how to deal with the Americans because, like, they hate Vladimir Putin that much. Vladimir Putin is that scary. And they have no one to have as their leader. And the American military is, like, that powerful. So, like, they need someone to be their leader. They need a leader. But then it turns out, congratulations, you get Jack Keane. Jack Keane is a person that knows about, like, weapons. Like, he knows that those boats don't have the same missile capability, or they're not going to shoot off as many missiles as the planes. He knows that. Doesn't mean that guy has common sense at all. At all. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand how the military is the way it is. I think that, like, when you have relationships on the ground, like, you think, like, this is the country. This is, like, I know everything. It's like when you know my mom. Trust me, she's so sweet. She is. She's behind all the drugs. No, she's not. She's not. I never cared about her. That's because you guys don't have the ability to do a basic investigation. She's a farmer and drug labs use farmed drugs. You know, you understand, the cops have known this forever. But my understanding is that they bust those people, like my mom and her friend or whatever, from Bandera. They bust like people connected to them, and they always say, it's not my fault that the drugs grow on my land. They just grow there, which it's not. It really isn't. It's just their fault that somehow they're getting massively harvested, and that's why, like, they can't bust them until after they're processed the first time. And once they're processed the first time, then that's when I would come in and pick up in, like, somewhere like Medina or Utopia or anywhere out there. Bandera would be a good place to pick up. And then I would drive to Ingram and drop off in Ingram, or do something. Usually you have to drop off. Like, you do not want to, like, hold on to that hot potato. That's a hot potato you get rid of. Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm out. That's sorry, Lynette Lopez, if I was mean, but, like, bottom line is, like, you are very against the United States survival. Like, I think that Twitter, like, do I think Twitter's a national security threat? And when Elon Musk wants to buy it and in their censorship, that he is trying to stop a national security threat. I think Facebook's a national security threat. Like, I think there's no way to communicate with the American people because the American government is sitting there, like, watching, and they've got these Jewish people, like, overseeing everything, and they'll get you banned. I've been banned from everywhere. I got banned from TikTok for being anti-Jewish. I've been banned from, like, well, I think I got banned from TikTok for talking about COVID-19. So, I got banned for trying to save people's lives from a bioweapon that I am now, like, absolutely ruined because, but the government can't let anyone know why they're actually trying to put me in a mental hospital indefinitely. The real reason is because they found COVID-19 in the drugs, and they knew that I was handing them off. But, like, the bottom line is, I didn't make them. I have no idea how, like, it's I explained it on Instagram if you saw it. Like, I don't want to go into it, but basically, I've tried to quit selling drugs a million times. They start selling drugs with me again while I'm going to school. Like, it's just like, you have drugs in your car again? And, like, I get to the point that I'm just used to driving drugs all the time. And, like, the thing is, I never see the drugs. They just tell me that the drugs are there. And so I think I'm crazy because the United States government always tries to convince me I'm crazy. It's, like, the fucking weirdest shit. It's, like, the only way they'll talk to me is, like through, like, code in the middle of a conversation. They'll allude to something that is related to me. They'll allude to something I said in my blog. And I'm like, it's like, wait, I have more than one viewer? Oh, I'm confused. So, like, no one ever says they know who I am. That's the thing. But then someone tries to kill me. Like, how many people have tried to kill me this year? No one. Like, I haven't left my house this year. Last year, it was probably like 5 or something. I don't know. I got poisoned pretty bad. I had people try to kill me in the mountains. And no one cares. That's the thing. Like, I thought the United States, I thought my friends would care. Like, my friends that know about Lockheed Martin, I thought they'd snitch for me. I can't snitch. They won't snitch for me. It's, like, unbelievable. They're like, all these people are trying to kill me. My friends won't even snitch for me. I can't snitch. I'm dead. I'm trying not to be dead. I've got the cops trying to kill me. I don't even know that, like, my own people are trying to kill me. I don't know how to not be dead because everyone's trying to fucking kill me. And, like, I've always thought the way to not be dead is to make sure that everyone knows when I'm dead. I will make sure everyone knows when I'm dead. But, like, and it did keep me alive. But, like, it's confusing. All right, I've talked enough. Sorry, Lynette.